The date is Friday, April 17th, 2026. I'm here down my riverbank. I should not be. I want to make a video. My knees are preventing me from enjoying this. I'll explain later. Anywho, I was trying to decide where to put one of my two signs that I've used in 3 parades over the past year or so, and I decided to have it down here at the river where people kayaking and canoeing for the next few months will see it. It's coming. America's Semiquincentennial 250 years anniversary. Clearfield PA celebrates America's Semiquincentennial. So I have it down here, and this is my ivy patch. I'm fond of ivy. I've been trying to expand it for 3 years now. Started over there at that big pine tree, and I've got it over to here. Oh, P.S. Don't know if I've shown where I put the gazebo 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. Look at that grass, it needs cut. Just have a couple dandelions, which I'm not fond of them. I'm not fond of dandelions. I'm not a fan of dandelions. And I have a few things growing in the greenhouse, which is nice. So, pardon me, so back to the house. So here I am back in the house, same morning. So we've had 28 days since spring started. We've had an awful lot of rain. I don't know how many days it rained, but a lot. And it ruined my azaleas, which was sad. But I still have lots of other flowers coming in the next 2 months. My lily of the valley in a couple weeks, and my rhododendron and others. So we have 65 days from today until the first day of summer. And time goes quickly. So I wanted to mention that I have plans, and I want to save a memory for myself, because hardly anybody comes to view these videos that I put on Margaret Haggerty channel. But I don't care. I do this for myself, really. And this is the outfit I'm going to wear for most of the events I have planned. I wore this t-shirt once. I think it was, I know it was November 22nd last year at the Bell unveiling in Curwensville for the 250th celebration. And I have a sweatshirt that I only wore a couple times since, but I'm going to wear this. I always liked the look of a white shirt with a collar and a t-shirt or sweatshirt. And I had this specially made with my information on it, right there if you can see it. So this is what I'm going to wear for 4 parades. The first one, I believe, is June 20th in Curwensville. Now, I did that parade last year, but I'm going to be in it again. I'm going to change up the look on the car a little bit and celebrate the 250th. The next one will be the Osceola parade. I've never done that. And that will be July 4th. And I know what I'm going to have, and I've bought some things for that. I'm going to decorate the car. They asked for decorations on a car theme. And I'm going to decorate it for the 100th anniversary of Route 66, which is this year. It was started in 1926. So I have some fun things for the car for that. And the next parade would be the Clearfield Fair Parade. And I made a last minute change, a suggestion from a friend, a new friend. I'm going to decorate the car for celebrating the 60th year that Clearfield, Pennsylvania was made an all-America city back in 1966, which happens to be the year I graduated high school. So that'll be fun. And the last parade is, I believe, August the 1st in Hartsdale. I've never done that parade, no, I need to back up. The Osceola Parade, July 4th, I'm not going to do this again, so I'm going to back up. The July 4th Osceola Parade, I'm going to be celebrating the Declaration of Independence, and I bought some things for the size of the car relative to that. And there's also going to be, at the courthouse and other places, readings of that document, and I want to try and catch that as well during the day. So I hope to do both. And the last parade is the Houtsdale Parade, which I've never done, and they asked for a car theme there, and that's where I'm going to do the 1966 route, not 1960, well, yeah, the 1926 100th anniversary of Route 66. Getting a little confused here. I may or may not be in the riverfront celebration. Still waiting to hear about that. I can only do it one day. If I don't do it, I might go down and do something there. I've done that before. So the last thing that I plan on being involved in, I bought a dress. It's a ball dress. It's hanging in the bedroom. You should see it. I'll keep it for surprise. The last time I wore a dress was just before I retired from Kurtz Brothers. And it zippered up the back. And I got in it and got it zipped up, but I was talking to Alex, won't give her last name, an email. And I said, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this dress, Alex. Well, I got out of it that night. We had our last sales meeting that I attended. So I hadn't worn a dress since then. I'm not into dresses any longer. I had to wear dresses and skirts and high heels and nylons and other stuff for far too long. Other stuff like shoes that weren't appropriate for me for long range health problems I have now. That's not really the problem, but I have a problem now, a knee problem. I was making an effort to console someone, and I fell, and I put myself out there too much during the celebration of our first annual ball for too long that night, and I have a meniscus tear in the right knee, and the left knee, and the right knee is not good either. So this happens with age a lot with seniors. So I have an appointment in about 10 days to discuss that with a doctor, a PA, who will very possibly send me to another doctor. I've been through these things before. And I don't know that it can be fixed, but I haven't been able to do too much the last 2 months. Can't go to Goodwill anymore. I've only been to the grocery store twice. But I can get around my home, and I have help for outside. But it's no fun. So I can do these parades because I can drive my lovely car in them. But as far as making videos like I used to put myself out there to do, that's not going to happen. But I did get some help. It's going to take a fellow's going to help me and take some photos, hopefully, of most, if not all, the parades, and then I can take those photos and do what I do in making videos with those photos. So, I know this is long, but this is my channel, and I can do whatever I want. So anyway, yes, take care of your knees, take care of everything, and I'll see you when I see you. So I have one more thing to add. I just went back to my computer to start making this video, and the phone rang for the second time this morning. And it was one of those calls that you get. It is a disgrace, an absolute disgrace. I still have this landline, I'm thinking about dropping it. I hate to do that. I have a cell phone, an inexpensive one that I keep. I don't use it much. But, I remember Mom in her late 80s and into her 90s getting these calls, scam calls. And she had difficulty getting up to answer the phone and did not understand why she was even getting these calls. And now here I am in my late 70s with knee problems, sometimes carrying this dangdable landline phone around with me because I'm worried it's a call that I should take. I don't get that many, believe me, and there's this wonderful lady, has a lovely voice. Hi, are you there? Hi. And when I don't get an answer right when I answer the phone, I just hang up because I know what it is. So I just want to say it is so wrong, especially for people who are having difficulties walking, getting to their phone, etc. Somebody mentioned try do not call situation, but I'm really thinking about saving the $400 a year on this phone because I don't get that many calls anyway. Still deciding on that. Thought I'd mention how wrong it is. But you know that.